So, one day me and some of my friends, all 14, 16, were playing football, soccer for Americans, in a nearby park when this child probably of age 8 to 10 shows up and says that he wants to play. Well, we disagree and don't let him and continue our match. But this fat boy, sorry but he was fat, like thick, is stubborn and, oh no, he will play on his own terms. He jumps behind one of our goalposts, 2 trees basically, and him being small, he's out of our vision, and you know what happens next. We are wearing football cleats FYI. I kick the ball into the goal, as if I'm All Might, and lo and behold the goalkeeper misses and the guy's grazed by the ball. We all rush to him and snap, he starts crying, like we broke his knee or something. We are all puzzled till my friend shouts, "Run." There is a middle-aged woman coming right for us with a goddamn bat, cricket one. She had that just to intimidate us obviously. And we weren't intimidated obviously. I was literally about to shit my pants though, just kidding. She picks up our ball and starts walking away with that pathetic child of hers. We go to her and explain everything, but she is entitled to that ball. Now it has gone to another level. A friend of mine snaps and snatches her son from her and warns her that if she doesn't return that ball, her son becomes our football. She starts shouting even louder. Now that she was busy, I punch the ball and snatch it and run away with my friends. Reading some of the stories on this subreddit reminded me of something that happened a year ago. My mum had company over, she runs a small business, and they'd always bring their brat that I'd have to entertain. Now, I was in high school at the time. I had a pretty good gaming computer in my room. I was pretty tech savvy, now studying CS, so I dual booted Ubuntu and Windows. The brat caught his eye on the PC because I was foolish enough to allow him into my room. Of course, he said he wanted to play on it. I declined to let him because I was running a compute benchmark on it, Prime 95. He insisted on playing and made a fuss. His parents came in and told me to allow him to play. My parents, wanting to appease them, told me to allow him. Okay, but I'm not going to restart the computer and boot into Windows for him to play games. I watched him try and fail to install Roblox on the computer. Roblox isn't out for Linux. He complained to his mother, who was convinced that I did some trickery to not allow her precious angel to play. I told her the truth, that Roblox is not supported on Linux. She did not understand this and told me then make it work. By now the child had thrown a temper tantrum over not being able to play Roblox, after which the father poked his head in and promptly removed both the upset idiot who was throwing a fit and the child. My mum still managed not to lose their business, though, probably because of the husband. Well guys, it finally happened today. Some backstory: me and my friend went to a mall, a little more high-end mall, to do a little shopping. We were left behind the spring break travelers group and we were both bored. I had been working a job after school to buy myself a car, but decided to splurge a little. Entitled Bitch, Me, DC, Devil Child FR, Friend. So after walking around the mall for a little while, me and FR had found some neat clothes and decided to go to the more high-end section of the mall. Side note, the mall has 2 sections, a section for smaller brands Egg, Vineyard Vines, etc., and another side for higher end stores Egg, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Versace, and MCM. Important later. So, anyways, me and FR decided to walk to the side of the mall, and I found a pair of MCM slides that I had my eye on for, and ended up buying and wearing. So, as we were leaving, me and FR decided to go grab a quick snack before we leave. So we did, and as we sit down and start eating, when out of seemingly nowhere the most typical Karen M and DC walk over, and the following conversation ensues. Excuse me, I love those slides. How much were they? Me, oh thank you, they were around $200. DC pipes up and says, mommy, I want them. Note, I'm a size 13 shoe and a male. This girl might be 8 years old. Yes sweetie, you can have them. Me, oh wow, I'll point you to the store. It was at this moment when the little shit tried to grab them off my feet. Me, hey stop, those are mine. What's the problem? You said she could have them. Me, no I didn't. This lady was yelling at this point and started drawing attention. At this point a security guard came over and asked the bitch to stop and was escorted away. I know this is not the most exciting story, but what the fuck? How can you be this entitled? Also, the reason I was so defensive is I come from a less financially stable family and these MCM slides are the first nice things I've had. So I'm with my mom in the waiting room for an eye doctor because my glasses were getting too small, and NK, nice kid, walks up. NK, can I play with you? Me, yeah sure. I was playing Smash Brothers at the time. NK, who's the best? At this point I realize that he's never played Smash. Me, it's actually kinda weird. Each character has different moves, yada yada yada. NK, oh that seems nice. We play a match, and he picks Bowser, while I pick Summon. We are having fun, and I beat him. NK, oh my mom's calling me back. I gotta go. Me, see ya. This is where M enters. M, hello. Was my son playing with you? Me, yes he was. It was nice to play with him. M, so can he have your Game Boy? I was a bit stunned by this because 1. It was out of nowhere and 2. It's a Switch. Me, no, you cannot have it. M's face goes red. M, what do you mean I can't have it? Me, I'm saying you can't have it. M, leans closer, clenching her teeth. I can smell the cigarettes and beer from her breath. M, give my son the game, or I'm gonna make you give it to me. Me, do your worst. This M just bursts out in a quiet eye doctor's waiting room assault. This boy assaulted my son and took his game. The receptionist, comes over. What's going on here? M, this boy took my son's Game Boy and punched him in the face. Me, what? No I didn't. M, yes you did. Now give it back. This lady slaps me across the face, takes my Switch, and tries to run away. If you know me, you know I get very protective of my stuff, especially stuff I purchased with my own money. Luckily, R gets up and stops her. If it's your son's system, then what's it called? M, a Game Boy, of course. Takes my Switch from her. Yeah this isn't yours. Gives me my Switch. Put it away. I'm calling the police. M tries to book it again, but she somehow hit her head on the way out and got knocked out. The police show up, shows them the camera footage, and she gets charged with aggravated assault, assault on a minor, and drug possession. This is a short story, but still somewhat funny to me. The cast is me, of course, M, entitled mother, NK, nice kid, TS, train staff. Little more info. I'm a student at the University of Gent, and I take a train to get there. My train home often runs late and takes a while to leave the station. Last week Monday I waited for my train as usual. I got on, took a seat, and started sketching a flower in my new sketchbook. In comes the M and her nice kid. They sit across from me, and the boy watches me draw. NK, could you draw me a dinosaur please? Me, sure thing. I flipped to an empty page and started. M, wow you have a lot of drawings in there. Me, it's not that much. This is a new sketchbook with a lot of empty pages. I kept drawing the dinosaur while the train left the station. After I finished and took out the page, one handed it to the kid. Me, here you go. I hope you like it. NK, thank you. Me, you're welcome. I go back to my flower sketch. M, draw me something like that. Points at a painting of a poppy flower. Me, I can sketch you a flower. M, no I want a fully colored one just like this one. Me, I'm sorry but I can't do that. A sketch would already take some time, then I have to ink it and color it. M, then just do it, you have the time anyways. Please know that the train ride home takes about 20 to 30 minutes and I only sketched a dinosaur for the kid, which is not as detailed as a realistic flower. Also, since I used watercolors, you need to let the paint dry before using another color next to it. Me, sorry but I really can't. I also don't have watercolors with me. M, then just give me that one. Points to the poppy flower again. She is getting frustrated and starts to get louder. Me, I can't do that. This is a personal drawing for a family member. M, then just redo it and give it to me. In comes the train staff to check our tickets. She overheard M wanting the painting, and since the compartment was almost empty, came over to us. TS, with a sweat smile, I will have to ask you to either change compartment or I will throw you off this train. M, I'm just trying to get what was promised to me. TS. Miss, I overheard all of this, and I know you shouldn't be asking like this. Now please move, or I will throw you out. N took her son and moved to another compartment. The lady from the train staff checked my pass and asked if I was alright. The rest of the ride went normal. I do feel bad for the kid because he was actually nice. I'm very thankful for the train staff because I did not want this to get worse. Also, I asked my uncle if she actually could have thrown her off the train. He works for the railway company. The answer is yes, he even has seen this happen before. Did you enjoy this video? Leave a like and subscribe to Brody for more.